you sit down to film and your cat immediately starts getting into trouble. I don't know what he is doing. He's straight in front of me, trying to get behind the couch, which he should not fit behind. So he's struggling. So hello, I'm Read Becca, and this is my Bookish week, where we catch up on everything that I've read, everything that I'm currently reading, and everything I'm looking forward to reading. It's a very casual, chatty video. So diving into the books, so Shorty September continues to be on a roll for me, but the first thing I finished was not a shorty. It was, hooray, The Escape Artist. This is The Man Who Broke Out of Auschwitz to Warn the World by Jonathan Freedland. I should have that memorized by now. I've been repeating it so much. This is my last BookTube Prize book, so I am done with BookTube Prize reading. I cannot talk about this, of course, because it is for judging. It will all be in my vlog that goes up at the end of September or early October when the BookTube Prize finals are announced. So that book is exactly what it sounds like. It's all about a man who goes to Auschwitz from Slovakia. He's deported to Auschwitz and makes a life for himself there and gathers information and then escapes and gets out to write this report about the conditions there and what was happening. So, on to the other things I can talk about. We have a charm of Goldfinches, and this is sadly not going to show up here, but I will insert some lovely footage of the interior. This is by Sewell, and because of this, I've picked up another book by Sewell. It's my second book finished this week. So this one was the first one I finished, and as you will see in whatever I'm putting up, this is a really cute little book with a page of art and a page of text about different collective nouns in nature for groups of animals. And I love that. I love the idea of collective nouns. He does give some preface information about the fact that these are, the ones he used are kind of more archaic options because there are multiple options apparently. I do wish he had talked about how it's decided what collective nouns are applicable, but this was from the Book of St. Albans was kind of his primary resource. So he does talk about that, and then each page that talks about a set of animals, we get a snippet of information about the animal themselves, and then we get a snippet of information about the collective noun, and hey, maybe that's appropriate, maybe it's not appropriate for the animal, and a little bit of history flavor in there. So I just really enjoyed this, and this was perfect. I mentioned previously that I picked this up as a potential option as a gift book for the holidays, and I've already ordered several copies because I definitely want to be giving this out. It's super cute. This did also really remind me a lot of kind of a shorter form option to Around the World in 80 Plants, which I read I think last year, and I really enjoyed that. That has a little more text. It's more, I guess, poetic and lyrical, lush writing. This was very simple writing. But this was like a bite-sized version of that sort of thing. And by chance, when I was picking this one up, I noticed on the shelf nearby that there is Around the World in 80 Birds. There are several of the Around the World in 80 whatever as nature nonfiction. So I desperately need to get to that one now. This is all divided up into separate parts as well. So you do get land, air, and sea, and you get a great diversity of animals. Clearly he has a love of birds though, so I really think the bird drawings shined, and he, I think it's mentioned, is a bit of a hobbyist in that area. So I just thought this was really delightful and beautiful. And then as a result of that, I happened to get on the website, on my library's website, and check to see what else he had put out, and he had a children's book in our catalog that I absolutely had to order immediately from one of the branches that had it. So this is The Colorful World of Dinosaurs, also by Sewell. And so same deal, but this is a children's book. So it has kind of almost an identical format where it's a big picture of a dinosaur, and then we get a little bit of information about that dinosaur and kind of some flavor text. We also, at the top of each dinosaur, we get information about their size, their period when they lived, and some information about their diet. So I really like that format, and I think this would be great for kids. So this, I think, is another one. I haven't ordered a copy yet, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to order this one as a gift book as well because it is just so lovely. I think it's perfect for the kids in your life as well. if you have your own children, or if you have a child you're buying a holiday gift for, this is such a beautiful little book. So I don't have hardly anything extra to say about this one because, again, it's the same format, the same art styling, and I just really love it. It's so beautiful and colorful. The art is really watercolory to me. I don't know what medium is used here, but I personally love that style. If you've seen some art that I have either like right behind me, I've done a little bit of art tour when I've bought some before. I love the sort of light watercolor. So this is a great, great little children's book. In progress stuff, or still in progress stuff, I have Tess of the D'Urbervilles, of course, by Thomas Hardy. I have my couple short work things going on, Poe's Complete Collection and Distant Gardens. And then I started some new things. I started Paladin of Souls by Lois McMaster Bujold. This is the second in the Five Gods series. That's for my physical TBR. I've got The Spitter Man by Mary Robinette Kowal for the Hugo Awards. And I'm going to start The Three Fires, or just Three Fires, by Denise Mina. So that's the reading update, I think. I don't think I have anything really in watching. I had a power outage yesterday, and so that really put a little bit of a blockade on much reading or watching. Unfortunately, my power came back while I was sleeping. But I did start RRR, which is the Tollywood film that won the Oscar for music, I think. And so I started that. It's very dramatic. I didn't finish it yet, so I don't know how that is. I also have just had a million things going on. So I had another festival today. It was kind of like a vendor fair type situation. It was a fall fest. They have music going. I didn't take any pictures or video. I'm a little vlogged out, and it's one of those situations where like you're right up with the people that are vending, and it feels very weird to take pictures and video people when you're in that situation. So I just avoided it. So sadly, you won't get any clips, but it was really fun. It's one I go to every single year, and so that was really, really fantastic. It was hard to leave today because I've got kittens. So I got a trio of very, very adorable foster kittens who are driving me crazy while I'm having to work in there with them because I just want to get down on the floor and play. They're really unique and cool looking. We have one that's a long hair smoke tabby, so kind of has almost a silvery tone to his belly coat, and really dark smoke back, like almost solid black, but you can kind of see underneath that he's got the tabby markings. And then we've got a dilute gray, or mostly dilute gray with some torty coloring, dilute torty on the face. And then a brown tabby who has peach on her face and peachy leg warmers. So cute, really distinct markings, very, very sweet little kitties. So they are keeping me busy for the next 2 weeks-ish, and they will be leaving right before I have house guests. So they're gonna really, really tie me up in terms of my time. So they are, as I said, really keeping me busy, and keeping my cats really curious. So fortunately, my cats are very cool about kittens. They're less chill about adult cats, but kittens, they are like, what is that kind of deal most of the time. So they don't get to directly interact since the kittens are in their 2-week quarantine period, but they get to see each other, so we can tell how everybody reacts as everyone chill with each other. So yeah, that's been it's been funny seeing my cats freak out, and Gumbo desperately wants to be their best friend, and sadly I can't let her. She loves other cats. So I think that's it for my week. I hope everyone is having a wonderful, wonderful reading week, and hopefully temperatures are coming down. They're slowly starting to do that. I'm trying to will it to be fall. As you can see, I have started my decorating. There's an owl up here. This is a new one. And if you watch my vlog for BookTube Prize, I will show you all my fall decorating around. So I'm ready for fall. I wish it would fully get into fall here, but we've got a little ways to go. So thank you all so very much for watching.